Hey guys, it's Ashley. I wanted to make a quick video for you guys on some tips and tricks that I've kind of put together over the last few months on how to excel with this program, whether it be the 21 Day Fix or Bikini Body Bootcamp. It's all kind of the same since we use the 21 Day Fix nutrition guide. Step one, trick number one, tip number one, do not skip your meals. This is huge. It was the biggest meal skipper that you could ever meet. I mean, I would have coffee for breakfast because I was not a breakfast person, and not, lunch. I mean, maybe I would pick at something, but I was just so busy, and I was like, okay, well, Bella needs to nap or Bella needs this, and I just don't have time, and I would forget. And people always think, how do you forget to eat? I would forget to eat, and then dinner come around, and I knew I had to make dinner, and I would eat a huge meal and be tired and feel sluggish, and no wonder, because it was taking my body so long to process all that food because my metabolism was so slowed down from skipping meals. So once I started really following the program, using my containers and eating every couple hours, I noticed a huge difference in not only how I felt, but how I looked and how I performed. So when I do skip meals, if that happens by chance, if I don't prepare myself, if I don't follow my own advice and, bring food with me if I'm out or something like that, when I come home and I go to work out, I'm tired, I don't perform as well, and it's so visible and noticeable to me now, which I think is really interesting. Once you kind of get your body going on this awesome groove, and then you throw a wrench in there, and it's like, I don't like this, even though it's how I used to be forever. So don't skip meals. Now, in going with that, something I find really helpful, I know some of my challengers already do this, but setting reminders in your phone, whether it be through the reminder app or through an alarm, but setting a reminder to eat and drink water. I did the water one for a while, back in the fall, and I would say probably like 2 months. I had an alarm every hour to drink water, and it was incredibly helpful. I now get between 100 and 150 ounces a day, and I don't have to think about it. I just drink. I wake up. I actually sleep with a water bottle next to me, so I wake up. That's the first thing I do, is I drink my entire water bottle. It's about 20 ounces, and then I have my shake for breakfast, and after that, I use that water bottle, that Shakeology bottle, as my water, so I can easily fill it. I know it's big. I have it with me. It's like if I don't have that with me, it's weird, and I think that that's really helpful. Also, I like to work out in the morning if I can. So another tip that I have for you guys is, I know sometimes you wake up and you're tired and you just don't, I don't want to work out, I don't feel it, but I know that it's good for me, I know I got to do it. So there's something called E&E, Energy and Endurance. It's a vitamin blend. It has some caffeine in it too. But I used to drink coffee before I worked out to, really try and get myself going in the mornings. And I was finding I was getting cramps, especially when I was doing extreme. I was really cramping up and not having a good time with that. So I started using E&E, and it's just a powder. You put it into water, and it's a pre-workout, but it's all natural ingredients, like everything from Beachbody, and so that helps me a lot. Tastes like lemon lime, and I have that every day. So especially in Bikini Body Bootcamp, where we're going to be doing more than one exercise, we're not just doing the 21 Day Fix. There is the cardio base, there is the booty workout towards the end of the day. So if you guys are interested in that at all, let me know. I have samples I could send out. But if anyone's struggling with the actual energy of getting these workouts in, that's definitely a possibility. So that's what this is here for. Another tip, and I know that this is hard, but try to limit your personal stress. This is something that I am not very good at. Working out is like my therapy. It does help me out in ways I cannot even explain. But just eliminating that stress is going to help you, stay focused, not want to cheat, not want to go off and binge eat or blow your workout off, because I know with me, once I make that poor decision, it kind of snowballs into a bad day and a bad week, and then the next thing you know, you're not doing the 21 Day Fix anymore, you're not even in Bikini Body Boot Camp, you're just doing your own thing, being miserable. So I've been there, and I can just say, try and read a book, try and take some me time. My workouts are my me time. So, aside from that, it's a little bit difficult, but I try. So, that would be just a tip for me, is to try and keep your stress level to a minimum. Stress increases your cortisol levels, which increases your fat retention. Your metabolism slows down. So, stress is definitely something we want to try and eliminate here, whether it be taking a bath, reading a book, doing your workout. Just really decompress, having a cup of tea before you go to bed, and just, relax. So that would be my tip. Also, with the containers, you really, really, really need to try and follow the containers to the letter, because I know people who they think, oh, I know what the container is. I don't need to use it anymore. And they put the fruit on their plate, and it's like, you're not even close to what those containers are. Your yellows are out of control, and you have half the red and green that you're supposed to have. So I really want you guys to really buckle down, try and focus on using the containers, prepping your food with the containers, to really, succeed here. And speaking of your food, I don't want you guys eating the same thing over and over every single day. For me, for Countdown to Competition diet, it was easier for me to have my cod and asparagus. That was like my go-to. But that's not sustainable. That was a 21-day thing, that it wasn't even every day. But, for this, I want you guys to be creative and make your meals different. Make them, what do you like to eat? Think of what you like to eat, and then break that down by ingredient into the containers. And it's so much easier once you do it this way. You will find success because you're actually liking things. I make lasagna, I make meatballs, hamburgers, scrambled eggs, and sweet potatoes. We make things all the time, and I just have to break it down into container by ingredient. So if you have any trouble with that, do let me know. Reach out to me and I can help you out. But this is going to really help you eliminate the desire to cheat. And while we're talking about that real quick, I want to have you guys try and stay away from the idea of cheating. There is no such thing as a cheat meal here. This is a lifestyle. This is not 21 days of perfect eating, and then, you go back to your old ways and old habits, because then you're going to go back to how you looked and felt. So this is designed as a way for you to incorporate things that you like, but in healthy doses, into your meal and into your day. So try not to, I'm going to have a cheat meal tonight, because a cheat meal quickly turns into a cheat day, which quickly turns into a cheat week, which turns into a cheat month, and then you're done. You're just eating whatever you want, claiming to be doing the 21-day fix. I've seen it happen, and it's really unfortunate. You go a month later, and it's like, wow, I really should have just done it and not had those cheeseburgers and french fries and fast food and pizza and whatever. It's not worth it. So, think of what you want and come up with healthy alternatives. Pinterest is awesome. You have my Pinterest page. There's plenty of other Pinterest pages. And Google. Google is your friend. I mean, if I don't have an answer for you, which is rare, but if I don't, or if I'm not around, you need an answer right away, just look it up. And there's so many people doing this. There's so many blogs, so many 21-day fixers out there that, you can get some really great ideas. And I guess, those are my tips. I just wanted to share them with you. I know we're in the first week, and like I said, it could be tough. So I hope you guys succeed. I want you guys to succeed. And if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'm here for you guys. If you guys don't succeed, then what am I doing? My success is based off of yours. So I hope you all had a wonderful day too, and have an excellent night. Like I said, if you have any questions, just ask me. All right, bye guys.